Hi, Ted Lamed friend. How you do? How are you doing, my dear? Good. Well, me a afternoon, but me can't. This year, the time I bowl me bad. The time, the time this year, me can't manage it. Me can't. This time, other time I could have managed the time, but this time, the time now, do me justice good. Me just a last with the time. Me just a last. Hi, I'm Lafuta. How are you doing? It's after 12. What time is it? Let me look. Me never realized it was so late, 12:49. Can you imagine? You're well. Okay. Happy to see you. Just decided to say, I said, let me, I'm doing well. But I just, what time is it there with you? Lafita? My time is, happy Monday to you too. I just, this, from the saving time come in since last month. I am just at last. This is one time I put, I figured it was just going up to 11:55. Oh, so you're 1 hour behind. Then I think that should just no matter the change. You can't just confuse my brain. We just can't keep up. Because see me come now at this time, minutes to one. And it's the same in Jamaica too. They must this time it just make me feel worn because me just lost. But I'm happy to be here. So I should have come on even an hour earlier. No, I'm this time. And outside like it's gonna get some rain, it's dark, kinda cool like. Well, I know Chicago. I went to Chicago once, and I know it is very cool. Well, I can't say Chicago alone. I just went to something somewhere in Illinois. Somewhere in this, boy, the city big though. The place big and pretty. Tetla. If you go to your car, manage it. Just a city I went to. But I think I like the place. Thank you guys for coming in. I think I like the place. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Yes, the weather is up and down, and it's kind of, I don't know. I would be surprised if we see. We're supposed to be having a lot of rain this week, every day. But we have to be appreciative because it's some places are having it really, really hot. Really, really hot. They can't manage. Really, really hot. But what to do? What to do? We have to appreciate it because when some have it cool, some have it too hot. And some say the time is too hot, some say it is too cold. Oh my God. Yes. I was just talking about what did I write it down? The worst gift. I know that people will not stay enough. So by the time they come, I may open my eye wide and look, then gone. Whereas some may put the lunchtime. I was hoping it would be close to the lunchtime. Smash the like button. They I hope they do smash it and come on in because we have space. Right. But they have a way of waiting and waiting to make up their minds. Thank you for the hearts. So I'm looking at just for the lunchtime pop up um, worst gifts that ever to have granted. We are supposed to appreciate gifts that are given. But sometimes we look at them and try to measure them with quality or maybe cost. And sometimes we don't really appreciate. But at the same time, we should appreciate what somebody gives because maybe that's what they can afford. But we're just looking at it to say, worst gifts you have ever received. Maybe you have never got any that looks so terrible. But I remember there was this thing they had. When it comes to Christmas, we call it cherry game. So you put your names into a bag and they shake the bag. I'm fine. How are you, Honey Jeru? And they jumble up the names and you put in your hand and pick out a name. If you get back your own name, you have to drop back that name. So everybody should get another person's name. Thank you so much. We have them sometimes and sometimes we don't. Yeah, I'm in the same country where you're at. We need peace of, yeah, right now we need peace of mind. Yes, because everything around the world is going up and down and all around the place. So after they have a ceiling cost, how much you should spend. You should not try to go below that, but some people we have going above. So this person bought a lovely gift. And on the day in question, when they were to take, everybody would, when they go to the little Christmas party, I'm not talking about that here now. We're going to the Christmas party. We 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 give the person whose names we have, right? And believe you me, the one who gave the most expensive gift, received the, well, I don't want to say it's the worst, but it was just to the minimum. And that person was never happy at all, right? A person was never happy with it, right? That person was never happy with it. And she was so disappointed. So disappointed. And I said to myself, it's best, we try to stay within the amount that we should use to cover the expense of the gift instead of trying to outdo and then become embarrassed. But she was really not happy with the gift, right? So I don't want to get mixed up, you know, and then it's gone out of proportion, and then, you know, yeah. It's something good to talk about, but you know how it can already. Oh, the whole social media thing. Yeah, yeah. So one has to be cautious. I don't know who is on the other side saying something, you know. So, and they see Satan send that person. Anyway, that's how the devil work, Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as I'm saying now, I'm looking at it to say, you get a gift, you may not appreciate it, but should you take it or should you? Oh, sometimes I like to remove it myself because sometimes it is not so bad. It's not so bad, and then now it affects, you know. But sometimes what we may fuss about, YT doesn't. But like this political thing that is going on now, I would be happy to have it on my platform. Just know, you know, because I don't know who is on the other end trying to upstir something. And I may give an opinion and it may not be suitable. And then when they check my social media account, they see I have some argument, Oh, yeah. So it's that I try to remove people. I try as little as possible not to remove anybody, but I try to stay far from some comments. You know, when I see where it's leading, I try to just, because after the person put that comment and realize what I said, it didn't have to allow me to say something. It should have removed it, but that's how it goes. Hi, Mali. So, we're looking at it. So sometimes we get gifts. We don't, that we don't appreciate them because we are just so disappointed. Sometimes we tell them, and gifts can be anything, can be anything. Sometimes it's best to tell them that you're okay, but if you say that, the person may become offended. So you prefer not to say anything, and you prefer to take the gift. And when you go home, you dispose of it unknowingly to the person who gave the gift. In the first place, should you take it or not? But sometimes you have to because you don't want any animosity to be between you and that person, right? So we are looking at it, what's the worst gift that anybody has ever, what's the worst thing? I just put gift that anybody has ever received from anyone, meaning that you were not really satisfied, but you take it or you refuse it, or what did you do? Or did you outrightly say that you're not? You don't want it. You're not appreciative of it. But giving a gift would mean that the person would have acknowledged that you have done something worthwhile and they want to show appreciation. What what are your guys' thoughts on what are your gifts? Have you ever gotten a gift that is you don't appreciate it? It's the worst gift. But would you take it? Have you taken it? What would you do with it? Take it and give it to a charity place where they will appreciate it more? What would you have done with the gift? This is not anything to burst and it to make your brain too thick. Man, what should I do? I have nothing. I want. Should I keep at it or should I look for something? Or is it because I'm grateful for it? I like your reasoning, Rizo. Oh God. So you look at it from a point to gratefulness. Gratefulness. Because it may happen down in time. The Chinese wash over. Okay. Oh, I don't know which one you call that one. I would say you're grateful to receive it. And I would take it, I would still take it. And somehow, something may come up where I have to give a gift. And I have that gift. And I can give it to somebody who would probably appreciate it more. They don't have to know where I get it from. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Because in truth and in fact, they don't know. They don't need to know where the gift is coming from. Yeah, especially chain. Maybe you don't like that chain, especially chain and earrings. You're right. And cologne, perfume. You may say this one don't smell good. This one don't look pretty. I don't have anything to match my dress with this. I don't, and then you put it down. And sometimes you'd never wear it, and then it becomes aged. And you say, oh, I better give it to somebody who may appreciate it more. Because you don't have anything to match with it. It is outdated. It is, to you, it's ugly. So you either put it away, something you throw it in the bin, but especially jewelry. Jewelry is one of the, and colognes and perfumes. They are the main ones. Mm-hmm. And if you get like clothing and it is too big or it is too small, you may like it, but it cannot fit. So you only have it to look at. But somehow in the end, you have to give it away. And if you don't give it away, it becomes a souvenir. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Thanks for the thumbs up, just the same. Get some from Christmas. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They look kind of cheapish. And I say, boy, I don't know when I'm going to read. But if you keep them, one day you may wear them, as well as you may see somebody in need of something. Or somebody come to you overnight and didn't have certain things, and you're able to give it to them. So you see, it can work itself out in many ways. But most times it's either clothing, really, jewelry, or colognes. Those are the main things because some persons, you'd have to know definitely the type of cologne or the type of dressing the person wears, whether the person wears jeans pants or a jeans dress or a lovely blouse. The person that like the blouse, maybe the blouse front too tight or something cannot fit. Or overall, it looks cheap, as Ted say, it looks cheap. I'm just wondering. Because many times we get gift, we don't want it, It's not suited. We don't feel that it's worth it. We feel that we should have gotten a little, something else. We don't feel good. We don't feel satisfied with it. So we end up not showing that we appreciate it. We don't trust. We don't. We don't like it at all. We don't like it at all, my dear. We just say, no, so can't bother with it. We put it down. You know, we can't bother with it at all. So we end up saying, no, no, that can't stay. So that can't stay. Yeah, I don't wear them neither. So you can imagine, even since I come here, you know, when I come, somebody gave me some nice earrings. Although I pierce my ears a long, long time. And I shouldn't pierce them, you know, and too big something to come up with the back. And I got earrings and those things. And I say, you know, something, I stopped wearing those things long ago. Why now somebody gonna give it to me? But you know, so even though I not throw it away, I still have them, you know, have them put up. I have them put up. Have them put up, my dear. Wondering when we're going to wear them. Yes, oh yes, up here. Why not? Because me say me turn lady. A long time, you know. Long time I face them. Long time, and me say the thing come up at the back. I mean, I understand a thing about pierce ears. I understand a thing. And gone do that. But I tell you, it was something else. I would never do it again. So you grew up on the block up. I would never, never do it again, my dear Tess. So we said, you know, we come on for the afternoon, have something light to talk about, although it's Monday. You know, we can just talk about something. You know, and enjoy the afternoon. I see the time is already late. Never know, say it was like that. So tell how your Monday going? How is your Monday going? I know it's busy time for you know, because now supposed to be really going up to the peak of the lunchtime now. And I say, let me come and start this one, do this one, and see what I can get done, and then do other some other things. I did not go live last night. I was tired. It's not hot outside, bleaky. But I mean, I know, I think we can manage them. But me see in the weather thing that the rain. Why? So you people getting a lot of rain. They getting a lot of rain. All them trying to fix up some of the places then. Trying to fix up to see how best they can and they're going to fix up clean up some place in Lucy. Every time it rain fall, the place flood out. Place flood out, man. So I don't know what is gonna happen. What is gonna happen, my dear? So you've got to get yourself put together now and stand around the table. Yeah. When the time is like this, it make you feel that way. You don't feel like you're up to doing anything. But you have to just I told you last night I went to bed before 7 o'clock. I woke up back after 10. Couldn't sleep again until at something near 3 o'clock. Because I don't like that time, you know. When you go to bed so early, you end up tired. I had to wait and then I wake up back about after 6:30. I was so hungry I went to kitchen to fix breakfast before 7. Lord have mercy. It's not easy. Mm-mm. I mean, know that you soon have to go attend to attention. But you have to just give thanks to small mercies and see how best, you know. But take me time and do. I mean, I have some things to do, you know. I have some videos to do and other things. And watch it, me this one, me start the live and not even pre up. You see, when you so anxious to come on the live. Went to bed too early. Yes, honestly, me telling you the truth, man, the sleep just overpower me. And then I slept yesterday in the day too. I went to sleep about after about 11:30. Hi JB, how are you? Best Monday afternoon to you and everyone in the house. How are you doing? So I sent you a message, but you don't respond to me yet. All right, home builder services. How are you? How are you doing? Happy to see you. Yes, I know. Boy, I like boy. I love over where you people do those construction. You know, I love what I like how the place look, man. I like the soil and the buildings that you guys put up. Oh, then me could come. I could come there and live. You know, I like the place. The place look nice and rich, and the soil look like if you plant things, it will really come. So I feel thumbs up to home builders. I really appreciate you guys. I say up to this, I went and look. I went and looked. You know, I sent you something so you home builders, if you are still there, touch you look like you tell me by already. Okay. I like the place, man. I would live I just look at the place and the houses, how you guys make them. They're so big and look strong. You don't have hurricane that side, home builders. But if it was closer to me, I would take the train. But it is so far away, so many 100,000 miles. Okay. No, no, I know you guys are busy. You know, see, I put the comment. You guys are ever busy. Okay. Oh, just, I'm not ignoring, but I was. Okay. No, I mean, no, say you must be busy because sometimes I'm busy. I can't even scratch my head. I could just close my eyes and just gone off, get a break. But the one builders can build some pretty building, man. And pretty and look strong. And I like how the place look. You're on your way home. Okay. You might have to send one bus for me one day. No? Let me take a bus and come down and look at the place and we can get a little spot. The better the place look, as I look at the place, you know, say things, whatever you plant will really grow and bear. Yeah, the place looks nice. I like the soil and the way they build the house is different from us. They will say look strong. Them look sturdy and firm. People then work, they know their job, they do well. Home builders, man. More building, build less hopeless. Yes, more build. I just look at the house and I say, wow, them just look strong. And you know, and the place I like the ground. It's pretty. And they look like they know their job, they know what they're doing. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by and go home safely. You're welcome. JB will give you one room. Oh, maybe if JB get one, but me don't want a room. Me want a whole house to myself. Me want a whole house to myself, you know. Me don't want just no one room. JB want one house for himself too. Everybody want a house. Yeah, man, as I look at this side, the seat, fruitful. It just, even say, boy, it look like settled bed soil. No hurricane. Okay. So what do you get? You get a lot of rain? You get a lot of rain there, though. You get a lot of rain because looking at the ground and the soil, it look as though you plant things, you know. Look like maybe some gold is under the soil. It's a rich place that, you know. That place over there is very rich. Yeah, rich tile make up that place over there, you know. So maybe some gold under it, who knows? Maybe some gold under it, some builders. But me love the place. Me just look at it and just love the ground and I may see when they doing work. Yes, building look very strong, the soil look very rich. I may say, I wonder if I could get a house there. I wonder if it's not that expensive. But when I forgot to move from Jamaica and take a flight, and maybe the flight have to go England and up and down the sky. Like somebody was on a flight coming from Thailand, 24 hours in the sky, up way up beyond beyond. You can imagine 24 hours up there? Being so strong in my nerves. But that even say couple hours, about 21 whole day in the sky, way up, way up, way up. Way up, way up, way up, way up, way up. Going to Thailand and coming back from Thailand. Over there, really. Yes. Remember, I have St. Elizabeth. Looking at St. Elizabeth and maybe Manchester going up, maybe part of Clarendon, the soil. Well, I wonder if. Oh, yeah, but that rain. That's why the soil looks so, man. It's well nurtured. Well nurtured, nice. Thank you for stopping by. And I guess it's night, coming on to night. You know, you're about 8 or 9 hours ahead of us. So it's very late in the night for you now. And anyway, be safe. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. I wish I could say that about everywhere. But just looking at it and on the screen, it just makes me feel nice. I smile and I say, wow, I could live at this place, Yeah, it look like Jamaica, man. Because I had to look good, It's because I hear them talking. I say, oh, it's not our people. Blessings day to you, my dear. Can I get something to eat and sleep? But you want something to eat, sleep over? Why you want everything? Can I get something to eat and sleep over? You're not even saying, and you want it tonight. So there's no preparation. Maybe Buba can put you up. Buba, can you put him up? You want something to eat and sleep tonight. Thanks for reminding them to home builders. You want something to eat, sleep, and but you know, this is the worst gift to give, because as we are here talking about what's the worst gift you ever receive. No, this is going to be the worst gift for you today, because I don't have anything to give you to eat, and I don't have any way to put you to sleep, and I cannot put you up tonight. So that's the worst gift. You're homeless and broke. Oh my Lord, that is too sad. That makes it even harder. When you're homeless and broke, it's awful, 8:17 p.m. Okay. And right here, now it is 1:17 p.m. So it's night time for you. That's why you say you're going home. All right. Take care of yourself. Have a good night's rest. You guys work really hard. You see me keep on writing hardworking men. It's a nice content I like. You guys just, nobody not chatting or anything. You just, H double, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. What's the worst gift you have ever gotten, Booba? What's the worst gift? Seeing as Iron Jagger say he doesn't have anything to eat or to sleep, and he homeless and broke. So him always will have the worst gift. But what's your worst gift, Booba? What is your worst gift? Because anything Iron Jagger get, it will be good for him. He means 7 hours. Yes, I heard. Yes, because they are so you see, I know. You see, because the daylight saving time it mix up. Yes, 7 hours. So then getting home to go to bed, to eat food and go to bed. One day I'm going to reach a country, everybody talking about that country. But it is so far. Can you imagine? So far, far away. And they have shown people who go there and like it. But when I look at the distance, I say, boy, you have to take so much long flight all over. But one day we never know. See, the people travel from there in a boat, big boat, to come to our place there. Some jump over in a sea and everything. I don't own a car, I don't own a car. So that's the worst gift again. You won't be able to get any money, because you won't be able to to get the car to wash. I don't own a car. Driving here is too risky and too much confusion. I'm going to get mixed up because back home I drive on the left, here I drive on the right, and it's just a confusion. So I don't think I own one. I'll take the bus or the Uber. So every side I turn, I am Jayag. It is a problem. It is Muba today somehow different. I'm not in Jamaica. I am Ayan. Let me say Ayan. Because I cannot say your name properly. I am not in Jamaica just now. Oh, say listening. Mood turning on the. Okay. Turning on the road now. All right. Be safe. Focus on the road because we don't want to hear that anything happen. All right. But say, what looks like 20 years? Do they look like 20 years ago? You talk about 20 years and you hear Ayan saying want some food. No, I'm not in Toronto. Oh, what you don't know me there to say me look 20 years old younger. I don't know what you're talking, Ayan says, no, I am not in Toronto. I am not in Toronto. You want to go to Toronto? You got to get a flight to Toronto. Right, JB, you better get a flight to Toronto. Get one of those Air Canada flight to Toronto. Can you imagine sitting down on a plane for 24 hours it is. 24 hours from Thailand to I think it's Toronto. And then I think it's how many hours he said from Toronto to Jamaica. But in between just the one place was 24 hours. I said, my God. I didn't know it was so far away. Thailand. Far, 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 far. You're in downtown Kingston on Old Hope Road. Then downtown Kingston, Old Hope Road is downtown Kingston. I don't, so beautiful, no makeup. Wonder in your younger age, Roberta. Okay, thank you so much. Well, I don't know if Old Hope Road is downtown Kingston. It looks like I hadn't heard about Kingston. Okay. Tetra can back me up. I don't think, JB, I don't think Old Hope Road is downtown Kingston. Old Hope Road is uptown, up University Way, and Embassy Way. So I am looking like I can hear something and trying to pull a fast one. Back up the live, guys. I appreciate you being here. We're just having a little chat, a Monday afternoon lunchtime chat. Going out to work on a Monday, you just want to shake off the weekend vibes and get back into things. And it's lunchtime for most people now. Some people they probably have a later lunch. Some will go earlier. Yeah, so we're looking at those things. But nobody not tell me anything yet. Nobody not tell me. What? What is it? Buba and Aya, what are the gifts? Have you ever gotten any gifts that you don't appreciate? You don't feel happy with them? And say this is the worst gift. Say you see, Ian have lyrics, You have lyrics. I can't see it. Ian, let me say Ian. Ian has lyrics. Ian said, me can sweep. He said, I travel to both. All right. Me can sweep up the yard for you. No, you sound like a Jamaican, I know. Because the way you phrase, you know, me not say a Jamaican, I come in with that. Me can sweep up the yard for you. The biggest gift is life, thanks to God. What's the worst gift? What's the worst gift you get, Ian? What's your worst gift? My worst gift is to get something that I can't use. Right? For example, if your ears are not pierced and somebody give you earrings that your ears must be pierced, then you go and pierce your ears to wear the earring, then you end up with the two big things then behind your ears. Then you start quarreling that if you didn't get those gifts. And then your ears are pierced, then you get some gifts that are cheap. What we call it, wash over gold. If that's what Teta was referring to when she said Chinese wash. Wash over gold. So you start strip. And you take your money and go buy something to give somebody. Say, oh, this is like a cheap gift you buy. It's so strip. And the person have it and before they start wearing it, you see start to strip off. As if it was cheap. But it's not that it was cheap. To be honest with you, Auntie, I don't know Kingston. What? I'm not going to lie about it. Only been there 5 times in my life. You know Kingston when you go 5 times in your life. if you go there one time and stand up and say yes, you know Kingston. But okay, Tetla would know better than me. But me believe that Old Hope Road is uptown. But not really uptown, but Old Hope Road will not be downtown. But seeing as Ian look like he know more than me, so if you go leave it. Ian said the worst gift is living with wicked people. Look here, living with wicked people and the thieving. No, me not say. well, Old Hope Road is downtown. Me take it now. Me take it back. Me take it back. JB, you see me have to take it back. Ian, oh my God, Ian Jayag, oh my God, Ian, I think you're right. They say, you know, say it is hard to live beside people who miserable and quarrelsome, and oh Jesus, it's hard, you know. Everything you say, so it's all that way, but oh my God, you're really, you may take it back now. You're one of us. We take it back. Mm-hmm. I hope you subscribe to my channel, you know, Ian, because you look like you'd really make me laugh, you know. Because when I see you put out that last lyrics there, so I tell us, I say you have lyrics, you know. I see it. You understand me? I sleep under the bus stop, them between Old Hope Road and downtown Kingston. Me take back my word. When you mention about sweep up the yard, me take back my word because people don't sweep up the yard up here. Mm-hmm. So for me take back my word, you just pour it out over me. So me have to just say, what is this? But give God thanks. I don't think you're sleeping at night anymore. Right? Because people who have to, they don't want nobody to know. They keep it quiet. But see, you're able to free yourself from it. Only for JB. But no, sir. Ian, we can laugh the way we laugh and the thing, you know, it's so bad, but that's true. They say Ian have lyrics. It remind me of Jimmy. Ian yesterday, you know, he have lyrics. I see it, Ian. But give God thanks. You slept between those places. And I believe now that you're not there. But that would have been the worst gift. You know that it can happen to anybody. And anybody can become homeless, you know. You have to ask for what you want in life. Wrong. Exactly. Let me put it together. True. You have to. And you have to know what you want in life so you can work towards it. So if you don't know what you want, you can't work towards anything. You're just floating. So anything come your way, you take it. When in truth and in fact, you can have some good ability, but you just want some funds to help push you. Or in other words, you just want a little push start. A lot of people make it in life because they get a little push start, you know. No big one. And some no make it none at all because they couldn't get no push start. And some get the push start early and then waste it. Some get it late and then push because it's the time to catch up with them. And then push. I'm sure, just looking at you now, although I'm not seeing you, but just looking at your words, you know, words are expression, you know. Words are emotion. You see people read book and cry. Nobody not reading books now. They read book and cry and the tears they run out. They put on the book and cry and come back. But nobody not reading again. They watch movie and me cry like they so emotional with the things going on. You understand me? So I look at what you write. All I want in life was freedom and free of speech. You can imagine? Freedom and free of speech. And you see what happened now? It makes you smile. When some people talk about the past, you know, that they have gone through growing up to a certain stage in life, it makes you sad, you know. And when they tell you how they come out victorious, you know, all I can say, man, God up there will lift them out. You don't know how they come out. Like I was looking at something a couple of days ago, about Friday, where they took a baby from a garbage heap. The child is still alive. Whoever put the child there, me figure say, if you have a child, you don't want the child, can go put them on police station, let them go put him. So, but I mean, I know if you put it because, but leaving the child at a garbage place where they put garbage, somebody could come and draw a whole heap of garbage and not paying attention. And a dog could have gone there or a pig. You know what that means? Destiny Daily. Hey, Auntie, I'm at work, so I can't talk, but I thought I'd stop in and say hello. Jesus, so thank you, Destiny. I appreciate it. Enjoy your work. Please don't let them see you, you know. Have a wonderful afternoon. And you can go back and look at listen to the channel. I don't know if you see the comments. Sometimes the comments are not there. But these comments that I have on today, I would love to see the comments and come back up another time. It's really interesting. The worst gift that you have ever gotten, right? That's the topic. Ian says, and Canada was where I found myself. Whoa. Thanks for you touch me, you know. Thanks for the good Lord. You see how God help you? And JB said, that is why we can't look down on no one. Yes, I hear when people do that because no one is better than no one. You may be in a better position than me, but you are still not better. Believe me. Me say, I don't want no tears about me here because if you were before me, I would feel it. Why? Because I look at you when you're coming down with your words, you know. I say, this in my lyrics, you know, coming down, you see the lyrics. After you mention about you sweep up me yard, I say, it has to be somebody from yard because nobody up here not sweep yard. They're not even sweep house or sweep. The road and they let something drive and clean and whatever. So I say, you know, we back from there, wherever we live, if it's in the roadside, we have to sweep the roadside and or sweep around the house or find somewhere, sweep out the house because we have to sweep. Because you know, we have trees and breeze blow. So those sun like here, they could have opened the door a million times. You know, see no dust are coming in the place, no, no dust. Ah, yeah, dust. But our place is different. One of the biggest reggae artists was found in a bag. Yeah, I remember, you know. Yes, I remember what I remember hearing that. And now Yellow Man is a man of his own. Yes, he made it. And it didn't come too easy, you know. He put himself out. I know, so when he put out himself, we're not strange, but when he put out himself, you know what happened during that time? Everybody who looked like him was like they get released from a cage. I don't know if you noticed it, if you remember. They were not afraid. And nobody say, we used to call them dudus. Nobody said dudus. We said yellow. Yellow, they answer to yellow. Then get a break, and him get them the breakthrough. Oh, yellow, you do. You miss a yellow. Yellow man, they answer. But when you say dudus or red rat, they don't like it, they don't answer. They stoned you, they were so cross. It's like Bob Marley. When he became the Rasta business, he bring out all of who used to wear the dreadlocks here. Everybody come out and get recognition. You understand me? So some of us go through some rough times. And I hope you're enjoying yourself over there. You know? Hope you enjoy, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, you know, because I want to hear you come on another time. You make me feel so nice. And it tells me too that anybody can achieve whatever as long as they set their mind. You set your mind on something, you will achieve it. And if you set your mind on becoming a person for the prison and do things to go to the prison, that is where you're going to end up. If you know what I mean? And if you set your mind in achieving greatness, like Vibes Cartel, it speaks always about greatness. And look where he's at. Look where he's at. No. You'll get a lot of fight in the yes. Yes, it's true. And he wrote so many beautiful songs. I found my friend on Blueberry. That was one of my favorite. His songs were nice. And everybody did kind of drawn to him now. Until something happened. What something, a surgery, something with his face. Something happened to his face. But I'm so happy that he would have made a good amount of money. I think he can get rich. Right? It's like nobody would look at him then. And then he had a wife and thing. I don't know how things are now and he has children, you know. But it was like he was in the dark. Yes, I'm in the US. Like you are in Canada. Boy, you make me feel so nice this afternoon, honestly. You're so practical. When you see now, you say you sleep between Old Hope Road and downtown. And me trying to tell you before that Old Hope Road is not downtown. It is uptown. But I know they have a lot of bus stops between the region there. But it's when somebody says sleep at bus stop, I feel sorry for them because anything could have happened to you while you were there. I see them, I've listened to news where people sleeping in a particular parish on the street, wherever they were homeless people, and they throw fire on them, you know. They do things and unalive some of them, you know. And that can happen without them have no control over it. I've been to the United States for some time, but I haven't been there for a while. Okay, that's nice. And you know, I think they sent the person to prison. Okay, I've never been to West Palm Beach. I'm in New York, upstate. One of these days, I will get to experience life in that state down there in Florida because everybody talks about it. I guess it's the sunshine, Florida coming up to North Carolina. Somebody was on the line with me today and they said, over in, I think North Carolina, she's at. She said it's very hot. I said to her that where we are at, the upstate is too cool. It's not cold, but it's cool. And I mean, everybody is having bright, hot sunshine. Our sun is still cold. I'm so happy. Didn't I put you in a coat? I thought I put you in a coat, you know. I think they put you in a coat. Then when you come back, you know. I think they put you in a coat. I look and say, I see so much of you looking around at me. So you want to go to West Palm Beach? Well, you can link us up and we can go down there and enjoy some of the sunshine. Only thing that they have a lot of snakes and crocs, you know. That's the only reason I don't like down there. Oh God. And if it wasn't for Canada, I wouldn't be able to travel anywhere. So thanks for yes. I went to Canada once in 1990. It was on a special program. We went to Princeton in one of the Vancouver place. Princeton. I don't know if you have heard of Princeton. One of, you know, man, biggest song is Zungu 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 zeng. Yes. I didn't remember that one. Zungu zungu zeng. We don't know, but Ian, you can't leave me, you know. Me telling you, you can't. Me say, Ian just come up and as if I was saying, me say, although I don't know you, know, but the way Ian started off, me say, where this man come from? Me say, but from one city I was sweep yard, me say, mm-mm. You know, we can identify our own, you know, in many ways, many ways. Especially some people, the way they talk, you listen to the accent and they pick up, and some the way they walk, you know, there's something, you know, so they come from the islands. They say, oh, you're from the islands. Lord, no, I have been to British Columbia since early. Okay. I love Toronto. Yes, I only connect flight in Toronto, then to Vancouver. Man, you make me, I enjoy your company. I wonder if I know you, because I don't know. I'll tell you, try subscribe to the channel because we want to see you. I know JB want to see you too, you know. I know we all want to see you come back another time. I just like how you reason. And you know, some people reason, I always say, even if they are not speaking the truth, it still will reach somebody who probably would have gone through similar circumstances. And if they are speaking the truth, God will bless them even more to speak it. So somebody else who is out there who long wish to share their story, hear somebody sharing something that they would love to share. Hi Betty, how are you doing? Welcome to my live. Yes, JB said 3 times. Only I would love. Oh, I went there 24 when I came here 23. I went to Niagara. At Niagara Falls is pretty. I would go back, but I mean, I get a chance. I feel wait again. I said I didn't have the best life growing up as a kid, but I did make it though as a kid. I will always keep going. God is with you, man. God is with you. Ian. JB say Betty's best Monday afternoon. Yeah, you make me feel, you touch me. I don't know, when you start off from up there, so, and then you're coming down. You know, you make me feel, I say, boy, uh, um, you know, Betty say, I'm happy and grateful. Yes, you know, when we go through struggles, you know, don't think you're the only one. Sometimes when you hear other people's story, you have to say, wait, I thought it was me alone. Everybody, you know, I believe in life, everybody have a story. But some stories are more touching, you know. Some are more touching because some people never able to even tell their story because fear, they have gone through so many disappointments, they push themselves in the corner, and some of them never live to tell anybody at all. They just decide to analyze themselves because they just cannot. A lot of things, you know. As I look back, you know, I say, boy, God is so good. He's so good. And then me coming on to them, I say, sorry, no, me not, and to be honest, I normally pray, no, JB, you know, because I believe in prayer. I tell you the truth, if me fit talk some things, I believe in prayer and I believe in reading the Bible. And believe me, say, although the Bible is on the tablet, me come on today, me not remember if say, Father in heaven guide me through this program. Me not remember nothing, you know. And me not remember say me not read no Bible nothing. And me me say, me say to myself, but I wonder if anybody when come, me come too early. And then me see, you know, persons do come. Me say, in my heart, me say, thank you, Jesus. Then when me hear Ian talk, you know, me feel like say, why God sent this man here to give me courage. But not just me alone, because we don't know people, you know. People, I've known other persons. And me not put myself one side, I'll put myself in the situation too. Because we don't necessarily all have the same, you know. But we all have, most of us who go through some situation, to me, come out, I did grow up just like King Yellowman in a boy's home. Okay. Even Dr. Raga Shanti was in the same boy's home at this year. So you see, me Raga Shanti said, but see, and see now, you both did not give up on life. Mm-mm. Him is not afraid to say what he have been through in life and not afraid him just be himself and I love that. Yes, that's what I'm saying can't leave me, you know. If you left anybody, you can't leave me, you expect to see you back. Because you don't know how motivating just to listen to you, we don't know you. And but you see, we associate because we remember very much about Yellow. When you bring back that to me memory, remember, hearing. I never met Yellow Man still, but remember hearing him and remember some of these songs I did like. And those songs, everybody went kind of like sing them. And when I hear Dr. Ragashanti talk too, and I will say, boy, when these people, maybe they come from good family, but you understand me, people no business with them. Me and Ragashanti was growing up in the Oliver Boys Home in Port Royal. I've never been over Port Royal, but me know hear about it. But you see when that's what I say, when the Bible say God look deep on the heart of the person, not just the flesh, the whole mind and thinking, injustice say, I must help this one. And yeah, some people them parents have money, then go to school, can me see it happening, big money go school for lunch money, then dress up nice, pretty boot, pretty everything, expensive shoes to school, expensive bag. And at the end of the day, they not come out with that thing, make them parents proud. Some end up in gangs, some just end up worthless. They could end up like a waste. And who never have it, who go school and beg, but their parents have it to give them to go, So then just present themselves. Some go barefoot. Some in want to go sneakers when they get from somebody, old boot, old people, old clothes. And they do well. And you see when they start shoot off now, sometimes you have somebody back say, they kind of grudge them, but it's when they move. Because see, you both have moved. And I used to listen to Raga on radio. I used to listen to him. I think it was Irie. He was a very lively man. In the morning, you the man could not miss me when him came. Okay. Yeah, man. Brother Shanti was number one. Everybody can tell you when it comes to the man in program and his voice and everything. Capitalize you. And see, you both, and I think Shabba Ranks too. If I remember, quite a few, especially artists, quite a few of them come out of homes. But I think again, maybe those times, although I've never been to a home to see how they operate, but I'm wondering if during those times the homes were being managed with more love towards, people, children. Let me say children then, or whoever. More love to them, so they encourage them. But me wonder now, with society change, if these people know who probably go there, maybe not the same place, they not really come out better. Oh, he was in a boys' home. Oh, I thought he was in one of them. Okay, thanks for the correction. And instead of them come out better, then go learn some more tricks and end up in the big place now, the big prison where they have they are the bad people there, and they go get deeper. I know one person used to send him home every holiday to go spend holiday with his family. I think it was Christmas and Easter and those things. And when he come home, stop appear crying because he want to come back home and used to it. And he behave himself. And from that, me not thinking do anything bad again. It changed him in a way that he said, not again. I know what he did. He hopped onto a truck. And when you look back at it, the poor thing happened onto the truck. You see the part of the truck where the thing, where it keep turning over. I don't know if it's axle or what it is. It's on the body part of the truck. I think between the wheel them. Him see the truck park. Gone on the truck swinging. Truck start. Driver look like he never know saying was there. Him don't know if he jump off, because if he jump off, the back wheel going pick him up. So he keep on as somebody have to show to the man and stop it truck. Run on the, the man wasn't going, that time they weren't going fast. It was in the 70s or early 70s. So, Raga is on YouTube, yes, and TikTok. Home was so good and grateful. Yes, in the 70s, yes, and 80s, the boys' home was so good. And yeah, I think so. I don't, and they would go to, um, what do you call this place here? Some mustard seed, some place where Father Holong, I think, or some of those people will give them training. I don't know if it's people from I don't know the names of all the different groups, but they would get some training done and they would return back. Some of them have skills, and a lot of them seem to have had skills in music, singing. There was this other man too, I don't remember his name, quite a few of them. Yeah, I think so, but I don't think no, they are more into learn. I think they are more like to get even more bad. Me say badder, more tricks. But I don't know what society can do to change, because society put in those programs to change them from becoming deep, hardened, bad people. Let me say bad people. But instead, they go. You see what had happened at one of the home? There's some confusion and fire lit, and see, it was a girl's home, and so many girls had been unalive. Some fire business, that's some place and whatever. So to me, the hooliganism and the bullies and all the badism normally come out. So when they go back, when they leave, the community to go back home, they go back home worse. But I still think a little bit of them would probably go back home a little bit better. And I think some who don't have anybody to counsel them, because most of these parents are young people who don't have any training to impart to them neither. Lots of kids from the Oliver Boys home went to high school. What? That's nice. And most of the boys make themselves. That means that the Oliver place is a good place. I wonder if it is still operating. Because, I didn't know they send them to school, As lately, I know. I thought they get people come in to teach them. But it's good. And you see now, you went and you get yourself qualified. And if all you guys should come together and tell people, they wouldn't want to believe, They'll say, you're making up stories. But I'm happy for you, Ian Jagai. Ian Jagai. I'm happy for you. You made my afternoon. You made my afternoon. I feel proud of you, man. You have to just encourage you to keep going and enjoy your time. Well, you live there. Whatever. If you have to travel, you enjoy yourself with your family and everything. And have a good time. Because we all work, and then when you come to the end of it, we don't spend time and enjoy. But sometimes it's good when we can reflect and look back and say, whoa, I was this and that. But these days, we will reflect. Persons know they don't see the reflection as necessary. They just move. They just keep going. But I'm happy that you stopped by, Ian. I'm happy you stopped by. I appreciate your company. We would get beaten just to be a better person in life. The staff made sure that we do whatever we have to do. Very good. That's what I'm saying. Those were the days, when you people have had. Because no, I think being underpaid is one of the things. And when you're underpaid, you're not going to show much interest. And boy, they tend to turn to the side where there is no growth. They will only become worse. But I'm glad that you were among the better ones. But I don't know the names of all, but I know I've heard it on the radio that persons who go to some of the homes. I think the better homes are in Kingston. They they are better. They do very well. But it looks like some of the homes that are so far into the bushes. They have one on a farm out there up in St. Trelawney in one bush. And them are the name of the place. It's way in, so one on a Hanover in Cops, BT area, way out of town in a bush. So the people are not, you know, as a punishment. We would get beaten just to be okay. The interest was there, society was new, and they gravitate to it. But you have children now living in their own homes with their families, their parents. They're not going to school. They send them to school, then them hitch off someplace. And when it's time to go back home, then they go home. They do bad things. They go into groups, and you know what they're supposed to focus on, they don't. There's nothing else that I can ask for in life. Thanks to Father. Of course, you have to thank Him, because if He was not there, you wouldn't make it, you know. And see, you make it, and you're here to talk about it. But at the same time, you're blessing somebody else's heart, because we can tell you that somebody see one person there at work, but they cannot write. We don't know how many persons sometimes go back or even watching the live, but they don't come in. They stay in the bush. Because some cannot, some are busy, some are on the job. Some if they come, they have to step back out quickly. So they prefer stay out in the bush. We have about 5 persons out there in the bush. And I think they're not reading, you know. And they will look to and see you. Don't be surprised. They may soon see them send you what you call not friend request to be subscribed to your channel if you have a channel. You have a channel, Ian. Let me make a note of the name because I don't want the thing come off. We cannot make out the name. Ian JAG. HAI. And it's your work for me, work your head, you know. You're a good, you work your head for me. Your confession set you free. Yes, we all, but you see, we all have a thing to do in life, you know. But some of us, we won't say it. I don't know how to put it. All I know is everybody have a story. And there are times we have more than one story sometimes, you know. And I always say that I don't know your story if you don't tell me your story. And if I don't tell you my story, you won't know my story. Because most are very secretive, you know. Oh, no channel for me. I just like to support people. Okay, that's nice. That's why I make her write it down to make sure. I looked at it and suspected, you know, but I said, let me write it for sure. So I hope you I see you back. I'll see you again. I don't want you to just come and make you feel nice and disappear. And I hope the rest of your afternoon will be wonderful. I see you telling me that you give me the last response. That means to say, and the last face laughing, that means you're planning to run away, run off. But I'm appreciative of your company. I really, really enjoy your company. Mm-hmm. It is so nice, so refreshing. You know, there's no shame to let others know what. No shame at all. Because you see, if sometimes we have to say it, we have to talk it to free ourselves. What the Bob Marley said, to free ourselves and our mind. You understand me? To free yourself. Like you say, freedom of speech. But at all where we have it, you know, something in a very home you can't even talk. You're out in the street, out in the weather, but you can't say anything, you lose your job. People take things differently. There's no shame to let others know what no. No shame at all. No shame. All I know is a blessing for you to come here. I'm just so sorry that you don't have a channel. you only give support. So if I would have come across and subscribed to your channel, but you say, and I think the Lord sent you here today because I need support with some watch hours. So you can watch me on this channel. You can watch my videos, please, or what my live streams, whatever you can watch. You can play them so that I can get some more watch hours. So, as you say, you do support. When other people know what we went through, at least they will learn from us. Yes, some will learn and some will never learn. Because you sometimes wonder, what is it why some of us can't learn? None at all. Some people brain is just not clicking in the way it should. But if it's anything to do that is not right, the brain click fast, fast, quick, quick. It's smart. Mm-hmm. But I'm happy that you stopped by. So you're in Toronto. Like they say, not Toronto, Toronto. That's why I was trying to say it nicely. Toronto. Toronto. So you've been there quite a while then, man. It must have been quite a while because when you refer to those persons who sing, they were in the 80s, you know? So I know that you were there for quite a while. But do you go home sometime or you don't? Or you don't bother to go home? You see, like I'm alone now. Yes, guys, I did not abandon you, but Ian had me going, and I was just behind Ian behind him so much. Ian's story just hold me, just grip me. So it's not that I abandon you. I hope that everyone who is homeless can get help from someone else or do better. But because sometimes, homeless is a terrible thing, devastating because can you imagine if you have your furniture and you're living where you're in a good job. Next thing you know, you're out of a job. You don't own the house, but you own the furniture. You don't have the money to go. You were not planning to be out of a job, so you have to go put the furniture in storage. Then you don't have enough money to go and put the furniture in storage. You cannot leave them on the street side. You cannot leave them in the home. I have no home until I'm dead and gone. All right. Okay, so that means that you don't have anybody back home to go home to. So you don't bother waste your time. So you conform to where you're at. So where you're at would be home. But I can't blame you because that's where you go and get life and opportunity. And something I wish when some people do some things in life, you see, they don't know what will happen. I know persons who give up their children, for adoption. Some just give them to people to raise them. And some go to the market, I'm told, in Coronation. I hear them come on several programs on the radio in the past where the mother went to market and give them to somebody so she cannot maintain them. Now they don't know the person who is their mother. They don't have no name or nothing. They just exist. So no wonder some leave them, as I say, at the garbage place, roadside, public place, run out of hospital, leave them. They don't know who they will come up to be then, whether they don't have it or they, sorry, they prefer somebody to take on the responsibility. They leave the children or the child, the baby. Child is a bigger person, somebody say baby. And then when the person who do it, the person is alive, they will know. And when they see that child progressing, and they cannot go up and say anything because they don't know if when they had left the child, an animal had gone there or something. They don't know. So they look at the child and say, oh, I him that grow so big. But that is it. Why some people still do some things, do some bad things with their children and I want them, you know. That's why I would never support certain things because it is sad. And then know sometimes it bring back sad memories to those persons. So they just say, no, I'm alone. I don't have anybody. Like what you say, I have no home until I'm dead and gone. That sounds so final. Home is when you are gone. That is when God takes you back. Earth is just for a little time. I know, but I was just thinking that. But then, sorry, because you were there, you were at the place, then possibly you maybe going back would bring back too much memories and you'll be sad. So you prefer to be away. And you're accustomed to where you're at now. You know, you just put your mindset. Because who'd want to go back now? I mean, maybe you and some person, some of them might keep communication, maybe not. But when I say home, I mean, not that you have a home physical, but say you go back to Jamaica. But God put me glad you had made it. I'm glad because many persons want now to go get a chance and they can't get none. I don't know if they're doing the program anymore because sometimes some things happen at the spur of the moment and they work out very well. And after that, it flop. So Earth is just a little time. We are passing through. Sorry. We are passing through, Ian. So, Ian, are you going to promise me that you're going to give me a little help? Exactly. Don't want to bring back. Yeah, I think so. It's like you have moved on. You have moved on. So going back now is like all the memories are going to come flowing back and you may break down. You don't want anybody. It's like the memory is going to come back. You can't help it, but it's going to come back. And then when you're going back now, it's going to be there with you again, fighting it to get rid of it out of your system. It's like, but don't want to bring back. Yeah, you don't want those. So you stay away. And these days, the way they do the analyzing so fast, sometimes it makes sometimes you stay away. If you not tell me, if you know what I mean, they do the analyzing so fast. It doesn't take anything much. I'm in New York, upstate. It's one of the colder places to be. I don't think I like it this winter here at all. Today's the best day in weeks. Last week started off warm and nice, then suddenly get back very cold. I love the sun, you know. That's why I know I would enjoy down in Florida. I like the sun. I like the warmth. But boy, up here is cool. Yeah. Because where I grew up in Lucy, um, I don't like to go back home. Yeah, I heard. I was watching MC that program with was it Auntie Dana? I think so. Was it last year? I think it was last year. Raga is a lawyer, right? He's an attorney. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember. I think he's an attorney. I think he's an attorney. You love West Palm Beach. You love the sunshine because it reminds you of back home. I know. You love the sunshine. I love the sunshine too, you know. I love it. I did not would miss the sunshine. I miss it, man. I really miss it. So when the sun comes out here, I just try to absorb it, but it's different. And this winter was the worst winter. If I'm not careful, I'll pack up and go back already. I always call in on Raga Shanti show live. I never, I never listened to him since he up here, because I remember Dana had him as I think it was an MC. Maybe if it was in 2025 or 2024. I don't know which one of them though. When I must be birthday or something. I think he's an attorney, but I'm not so sure. I don't remember. Or immigration, something. I remember what it was. Yes, immigration lawyer. Okay. So what are you? Immigration lawyer too? I'm being nosy. I don't think you're one. I think you're more on the one. On the church pulpit side. Yeah, on the church pulpit. I don't know what to guess, so I say church pulpit. I said church pulpit. Yeah, and the exercise rider. Okay. So you're on YouTube, so you go and like say, oh, you come, so man. Anyway, YouTube, yeah. I hope I'm saying Ian or Ian. I would think it's Ian, right? I always like to write, I always love write. I still love to write and love read and love spell. I did mathematics until when I was at college. I didn't have a choice because if you fail maths, you cannot get no diploma. So you have to spend hours doing maths. So I end up having to like it. I had to tell myself I like it. But I didn't really like it at all. I was more on the language outside. Yes, it's sometimes really sad because when I go home, I don't have any family there anymore. Everybody that I knew then, they're all either passed on or they have migrated. So going there, I don't see nobody. Nobody. I feel strange. And the place is not the way it was when I was there. So you only make you go and relive back the past, and then it's like you get confused. It's like, where did I come? And but when other persons were there now, you could go across the different neighbor and say hi and feel nice, but they're all gone. Those my age have moved away, and the parents or grandparents are all gone. Oh, you work with the horses. Do you ride the horses like a jockey? You go to Cayman, no, you won't go back to Caymanas. Do you ride them like a jockey? When they at the what? What you call it now? Horse racing events. Hi, Betty. Okay, you work with the horses. Well, you are in a job, and it's a good job, right? And those horses are so well fed. Do they have sweepstakes like how they do it at Caymanas? Do they have, when I say sweepstakes, horse racing events? I used to like hear I don't know if they still do it at Caymanas, or how because I used to have it. I used to like listen to David Vernon when he said the horses are on the track. He said, "Nice man." And he also said, go. There's something that kind of childish with do with off. What I don't know if they still because you always hear the horse race on a Saturday evening. I don't know if it's still going on because things have changed so much. I work at Woodbine Racetrack as a thoroughbred exercise rider. Get up in the horses. So when you tell me you work with horses, I was why if I asked if you ride them. So you riding like a jockey and you ride them and try to win. You ever come first yet? You ever win any event? Just imagine see and how you is there any I've been on a horse once, you know. But boy, I was so fearful because if you pull the rope a certain way, or your knee, or your heel or something, make the horse either stop or go fast. No, the horses are so tall. My God, they're big and tall. Galloping horses. I would love to see one of those horses galloping, scanting away. Thoroughbred exercise rider. He ride on everything, you know. Wow, I can imagine. I can just imagine if it's bigger than Caymanas. So you ride them like when they ride them to win races. Become me nosy. Me nosy. I'm going to look. I'm going to try and look later. When I finish this live, I have 2 videos to do. I tend to have more energy to do work in the afternoon because I tend to stay up late. James Kitchen, Africa. Hi, James, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. How is Africa? African is in the house. Happy to see you, James. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. I was in your place. I was in your place. I was in your place. Was it Saturday evening? I think it was Saturday evening. You work out in the morning. Okay. I'm going to go over to the channel and look. Because I want to see it. I want to watch you. Watch you in a galloping. And you mean I was watching, you know, all them look so smart in the gears and how they hold on to the horse and bend on this. I used to love watching my television. James, I'm doing well, thank you. An African is in the house. Thank you so much. Doing it since I was 13 years old. Wow, so you're seasoned then, man. Yes, you're so seasoned, so you do it so well. You're good at it. And you see, maybe you identify a skill right there. And since 13, wow, that means you like animals. And people who like animals treat people very well, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're welcome, James. And how is the kitchen going today? How is the kitchen going? What it's lunchtime pop-up now, you know, but maybe everything is finished there. I had some oatmeal porridge for lunch. Can you imagine? I would have given some to Ian if he had told me he was coming a little, and I would have left some for him, you know. But Ian didn't tell me he was coming. And now, James, you come and I didn't know you were coming. Yes, I just enjoy it. I would if chat you from now until tomorrow. Revan, how are you doing? Say howdy y'all. How are you doing, Revan? Happy to see you. Happy to see you, Revan. Happy to see you. How is your day going? We're doing a pop-up live here. Lunchtime pop-up live. Happy to see you, my dear. We're just trying to see how things are for us. How things are. But I enjoy your company, see. And you would know. I enjoy it so much. And yeah, if you had a channel, I'll surely come over and subscribe to your channel. But as you don't, and you give support, yeah. Thank you very much. The Lord is blessing me today, and I did not remember to pray. Can you imagine? I didn't, I'm going to pray that my heart to the Lord to forgive me. Because when the Lord bless you, now, and you see blessing flowing, I should not hesitate. I must stop what I'm doing and give him thanks. Well, you're not, but they say age is a number. I passed this age long ago, you know. hmm Coming this June. Okay. So you're still a bird in the tree flying around, huh? Thank you for liking my stream. I want to be a little friend. My topic today really is about the worst gift that you have ever received. But Ian, did you tell me already? Because I don't remember. I'm at 10. I don't normally get to 10 in the day. Sometimes I don't reach there. But I'm not going to come down early today. I said make it stay. hmm Did I give you a chance to respond to the topic that we're looking at? You should pin your WhatsApp number so that we can chat. Say. Let me make it. I'm not going to tell you say I know everything, I noticed when you came on earlier, you mentioned that you talk on a live, and I was wondering how, because you're welcome. If I have one WhatsApp on my personal phone, so if I put it, it's going to overcrowd. I would have to get another phone. It's going to overcrowd the one, and then my number would be gone out. You understand me? So I have to look into getting another phone. Because sometimes I would like to talk to people, and sometimes I would like for them to talk on the live too. So I may have to think about it. When you say next, oh, you say June. Oh, I just do because I'm May. I'm May. I'm a May lady. May, and you're June. Okay, and James is what? April. Is your birthday anywhere in this month, James? I'm teasing you. You're welcome for the blue jacket. I'm just teasing you. Or is it July? When people say they're born July, the first thing somebody says, you lie. Once you say, I was born July, they say, you lie. Oh my. Oh my, everybody's practically gone. I'm thankful for the company. I'm so thankful. I'm going to make sure. He said I should pin my WhatsApp number so that we can chat. I'm going to see how best I can do that. I enjoy Ian's company. Everybody had to go back to work. I can imagine. But this Raven came on and let Raven iOS. I just enjoy. Sometimes some people come and they make you feel so acceptable. They make you feel good. I enjoy the company. I don't know why this thing decided to go. I want to write out the correct thing. Let me see if I can find it. Exercise rider. Okay, the exercise rider. Okay. Well, your worst time was when you were growing up. Okay. And it's better now with the animals, that's true. Look at it another. I want to mention, and let me write it after me. I don't want to forget it at all. I don't want to forget it. Okay. We're 24th. Okay. I am May. I'm not June. I thought, well, that's next. I just want to say I saw the word next. I said, whoa, my month. But it's right, that's June. Mankind not easy, When I look on the, what should I say? When I was talking on my live during the Easter there, the week before Holy Week, and I say, something, mankind is the hardest, meanest, cruelest, I don't know how to put it, all the scriptures were put together amongst themselves, mankind. And that is why I think people prefer animals, because dogs, all the different animals respond better to let me say, their owners then, than how mankind respond to mankind. Although, they train the dogs to do certain things. I said dogs are cats mainly. They are trained, Okay, so that's why you're giving me a little of your time. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. All the others have gone so far because they're at work and they give me a little of their time. I'm not going out today. I'm working from home. I work from home some days, and most of the days. On a Wednesday, I don't work from home. But it's interesting. Sometimes I like it here, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I miss back home. Sometimes I miss being under the trees. Sometimes I miss actually feeling the wind that blows. Sometimes I actually miss being out there in the sun. You know, it's when I leave, it's like I appreciate the sun so much. Remember, we always say, "Oh, the sun is so hot. I don't want to go outside. The sun is so hot." Now you come here, you see the sun is cold, and then you have to just do what you have to do. And when it rains, oh, I'm not going anywhere. It's raining. Not going to church. Not going to work. Not going anywhere. It's raining. Even when I drive, you know. I know I see myself one day. I just said, "No, sir. Snow outside, and I have to step out there. See my gun. I'm going to work in the snow." I said, if anybody had told me all these things, I'll be still on the rock. I wouldn't have jumped off the rock. I would still be on the rock. But I come. I said, whoa, what a choice to make. What a choice to make. My God. But I normally travel in the summertime. And they say, oh, the summer is nothing. So the summer is this, summer is that. You need to be in the winter. And of the winter, this was the worst one. The one that we just finished. Because right now, it's like people still feel that we are still having winter. Lord have mercy, man, it's cold, you know. They open up the doors to make. I tell you, it's a learning. Oh, you're off every Monday. Okay. So how do you? I don't want to pull you out too much, you know. I was going to ask you, how do you adjust? But I will look on your something. I'm going to write up some more. Write up what you have there. Okay. So do you go to church? Or you don't go to church? You know, I have this lady. I don't remember which part of Canada she lives in. I don't remember which part. It's Alberta or Edmonton, one of those places. Very okay. Not very. We don't communicate very much, but no one again. Either it's Alberta, or Edmonton. And it's a Calgary. But I don't remember. I would have to go and look. I never miss it anywhere. Only thing I miss is not going to work anymore. I don't blame you. I don't miss no at all. When me just come, I miss back home, you know. But after that, I say, you know, I want to be outside. I want to go, you know, and start compare places. But it's good. Yeah, off every Monday. Okay. I normally go to work in the afternoon, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. But that one is no more. So that is why I'm on now. But I wouldn't have been on here now. I'll be racing to get ready. But I don't have that one anymore. But I still get to spend enough time. But sometimes the thing is not so nice. All right, oh, let me miss my cat. One here. Okay, you miss your cat or your catty. The people have one thing to talk, you know. You miss your cat or your catty. I just say cat. Remember, you miss your catty. You know what they call catty, though? You don't have to go to church. Church is just no. Well, that's true. But I mean, place of worship, because I am a SDA. You know what that means. And it's been quite a few weeks that I don't go, almost 2 months. My reason really is worship is different than back. I enjoy back so. But sometimes I still look on the people and I say, oh, what am I doing? So I say, I tell myself, let me stay home and watch it online because I can understand what things are they doing. See, yeah, I know it's a building, but sometimes you like to go back home. The church is seen. Well, growing up until now, church is seen as a place. I live in Alberta and work there for a year. Okay, okay. So are you living there now? You like the place? Well, anyways, any place, because anyway better than backyard. They might fight them. you know. Sometimes I just wish things were how it was when we were younger. In that, what should I say? They were not so much bitterness. People were not so angry. People never go up against each other. They care. You go to church. Church have people that really miss beat. People are there. And if you don't go to church, it's like you're not it's like you're selfish, you're not integrating the society, like you're not a godly person. And I go to school and I go to church in the same community. So it sort of makes you feel like you're a part of the community. However, when everybody get big now, everybody's gone out different places. So you don't see them anymore. But then I go in the town and I look, I say, Jesus, so and so. Then I say, I saw so and so migrate, so and so pastor. It's like I say, whoa. So not being there now, it's give a little different feeling. But I hope to go one day. I went back in 24 for 1 week, but I don't know when I'm going now. If I'm going to go, I'm not take me going for the rest of this year. I doubt it. I doubt it. But there are so many, yes, there are so many pastors in the church that you wouldn't believe what they are. That is true, The things that they do. Man, some of them name call up to now. Now I see they have one on TT, social media showing with a 13-year-old, or 14, one of them. So he might get himself in the trouble. He might go to prison because they're not to be in company with those age group persons. And they're here and they're not stopping and they're still going at it. I don't know if they're being fooled by looking at a person and tell them their age and they don't know. But some people cannot tell their age. So that's why you were trying to, it wasn't you was trying to assume my age. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, man, I realized I have to get another phone. I have to get another phone. So people can, because this is my newer channel. I have another channel, Anti-DTV. I'm telling you, so you can go over there and look too. That one I started in 2024. Right. And this one now, I started 2025. After this one, I don't plan to do anymore. Game Fusion, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. What are you doing if you're still here? No one they said like and done, they disappear. But anyway, happy to see you. Yes. It is not easy at all. It's not easy at all. You really wonder sometimes what people are doing. People are just they hold on to what they believe. But I do hope the implosion is gone. I do hope, I believe in God, and I used to go to church back home. But church has so many wicked people sitting in there. Most church people are worse than this. Let me tell you, that is why, I have that thought. That is real. It's a realistic response. But let me tell you, that is why God say, He might start judgment in the church. If you go back and you might start judgment in the, they will be whipped with many stripes because of them. A lot of church people, keeping out people who are not Christians, would want to go and serve God, but because they are there. And that's why God have to weed out some of them. Instead of going to be whipped. So people who allow people to backstep and go away and not respond to the world will be whipped with many stripes. That's why some people meet some stress in life and problem and kind of something. And then I realize are things like those that cause it. The Bible don't say they're going to be whipped with many stripes, Me try not to get no whips, so me trying to help spread the gospel. I do a Friday night Vesper because Adventists start worshiping from Friday evening. And I try to do that on this channel. I was doing it on the Anti-D TV before, but I put it on this one because it's newer and I want the watch hours for this channel. So that's why I push it here. And it does do well. Mm-hmm. It does do well. But people, too much people out there, man, with too much Satan people. They're worse than the devil, the father. For the devil, the father for them. So you don't worry. One day, I'm going to check up and look at the thing, but I'm not going to hurry. When I'm done, I'm going to do an ASMR, but me not in any. Oh, the video. I can do the video them later on. Oh, when I'm done this, it's better to get the videos them out. I like YouTube, because YouTube allows me to meet, not in person. I've never met anybody in person, but it allows me to talk to them, and then by talking, it's like I know the person. I know you're looking at me, and I look at the letter and your name. But I will see you, and I do hope that you'll tell me next time that I went to church yesterday. I like when people go to church. When I say go to church, and I don't push people into church, But let me not say just go to church, but find space for God. Because we are all busy. Sometimes I say my prayer, I remember, when I lie down going to sleep, I say, but wait, I never say my prayer. And because I know that God has been so, so good. He is so, so good. I know He's good to me. So, and because He's good to me, I always say that I will have to share the goodness because it's so good. I can't keep it to myself. I have to share it. But sometimes I'm here, not many persons, and they're gone. But I see today that no matter how you see go down to zero, it comes back up. Because they are reading into something that what? Only God alone. Because people need to realize within themselves that they need to look. Listen me, nobody come up with that name there. Nobody come up with it. Because one person come up and ask me Israel or Iran. And the person stand up in a very nice way. Me say, something. I guess that's why another lady left, because I guess they want to go into that discussion. But me not touch with a long stick, I'm not a citizen. I'm a GC holder, I'm not a citizen. But I really hope that things could be sorted out and they don't have to go at each other again, which will be good for everybody. That's what I'm hoping for. But the last thing I heard, nothing was yet together. But God is also, if we all pray, ask the Lord, He will keep back the forces of evil and let good sense prevail and let things work. Because it will affect everybody. And like this place, You never, you can't live without the heat. Back home, you don't need no heat because the sun is enough heat. You understand? But here, you need the heat. So if there's no heat, we'd have to leave from this place. And then maybe there's no oil for the plane to move. So where will people go? It's a big country, you know. I'm still hoping for the best. But things will happen at the last minute. So you see me have on my sweater because it's a little cool, like not chilly, a little bit cool. I'm not turning on any heater. And if you have to turn on heater every minute, I don't know what will happen. Yes, Mr. Ian. Ian Jagai. Ian Jagai. Maybe I go back and look and make sure I have it right. So we can go and look on your other channel. Your thing. What's your name? YouTube something. Horse riding, woodbine business. Yes, my dear. I don't want to keep you any longer because you say you don't work on a Monday, so that's why you can give me the time. Oh, so that means that I'm going to look out for you on a Monday. Well, I would appreciate any time once you can make the time because not every time you'll be able to make the time. Sorry. Do you like you say it again? Toronto? I don't like say Toronto. Toronto? I like when the guy say Toronto. Do you like Toronto? Is Toronto a nice place? I only know the airport. It's a very large airport. The airport is very large. We didn't get to go outside. We were connecting flights. Connecting from Vancouver to Toronto to Vancouver. And then it was a special program, exchange program. Then we had to we put on a large boat like a ship, a big boat that take us to the island, Princeton, Vancouver Island. Vancouver seems to be a nice place, but it's far away. I'm under my bossy, man. Your bossy. All right, so you may fall asleep. All right. Get your rest as you have to go to work tomorrow. And let me thank you for being here with me. Thank you so much. I'm going to go back and write everything properly, and I want to make sure I have them in my book. When I go searching later or so, and I'm going to try and look to get a phone. So that, whoa. Oh, you know me like kitchen, you know. I like kitchen, man. So, you could cook. Yes, it would be nice. What can you cook? Curry chicken. I eat curry chicken. I don't really like curry chicken. I think I've had too much back home. I like baked chicken. I like curry goat. And I was talking to a lady back home today, this morning. She was doing ackee and saltfish and fried dumplings. I said, oh, wow. And she had to make stressy out, ackee and saltfish and fried dumplings. I said, oh my God. It's almost $20 for a tin of ackee. Almost $20, One of these days, having been there for 6 months. No, that is 3 months. The program was a 6-month program. We spent 3 months there, and the other part of it was finished in Jamaica. It was a cultural exchange where the Jamaicans go there and camp, stayed with families in their homes with a Canadian Jamaican counterpart. It was known as the Canada World Youth Program. And I enjoyed it. It was nice too. It was great. It created an awareness, cultural awareness. And I wish they would have had those things going more. I don't hear nothing more about it again. So, it brings out all the little skills that people have. And I like the kitchen, you know. So, so if you're going to fix, and you know, I'm not a fan of this salt fish, you know. I like the ackee with salt mackerel. And I like sometimes just a pure salt mackerel with the fried dumpling or with the, not so much the fried dumpling, but the boiled banana. Like I've been here, there's nowhere like Canada. You want me feel bad, you know. You want me feel bad because I don't have a visa. My son and I went to Niagara Falls. I love Niagara, you know. We were planning to go back last year. You know. We just go the weekend and stay at an Airbnb and go down there, and it was nice. It's fun. Go on the boat, go near the falls and everything. But seeing as you know, you see where things have changed. So I don't know how. Because I have the GC, I could come. I go over onto your side. But things have changed now, so I have that very small restaurant back home just before I came. Okay. So you try out everything, man. And if you do that up there, you will make the money, you know, because they like the Jamaican food, you know. So I'm told they like the Jamaican food. Maybe they might not like it so spicy, but they like the Jamaican food. Yeah, man. So you should have a restaurant. You don't think you should have one? You should have a little restaurant, man. But you see, you won't have the time again unless you have somebody who can manage it when you're not there. You have somebody to monitor it. You understand? Because you have to be at work. So and then people are so dishonest again. But if somebody is there to monitor it, it will work. Or maybe you feel say, oh, at my age I don't want to be doing that. It's beautiful. I went there, man, and oh my god. I don't like the way they set it up, but I don't know what happened. You know, things have changed. I don't know when I'm going to get to come back there. I don't know. I'd have to go to be from Jamaica to there. I don't know. I don't know when. I just have to leave it there until when it's possible. Because I know with my GC paper, I could go across. Because people normally do that. Some drive, some take flights. We took the train. It was nice taking the train. It was so nice. And I like taking the trains too. But everything just sometimes I say I don't know, it look like me make the move the wrong time. Maybe I should never have come at this time. Maybe I should have come long before now. So I'll be more seasoned into it. Understand me? Hi, Dazzle Nails, how are you? Like Don, you're right, like Dane, John Dane. Happy to see you. I remember where I saw you again. I don't remember where I saw you. I don't remember, but welcome to the live. We are talking about worst gift you have ever received. Have you received any gift that you didn't like from anyone and you decide that you're either going to give it back or you're going to keep it? I don't know what you mean to spot you. I'm not a bro, and you know that. So you tell me, bro, please spot me. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Have you ever gotten a gift from anybody and you don't like it? And you want, yeah. Okay, you say, I must spot you, so I don't know I see you, but I don't know how to spot you. Yeah, we are happy to have you. And I'm just asking you, how do you feel if you are given a gift that you don't like? What would you do with it? I'm supporting you. Is this your channel name, Dazzle Nails? I know I've seen this name before. I know I've seen this name before. Is this your channel name? Is this your channel name? Dazzle? Dazzle Nails? I've seen this name somewhere. And back in Jamaica, I used to work on set as a laborer. Okay. You see, you try. Let me make a note of it. I've seen this name somewhere. Dazzle Nails 111. You made your day. You took your time. You took your time to achieve. So nobody should grudge you. But you have some people who would look at a person and say, "Oh, this person look like he's from so or she's from so and so," and they try to always help themselves at others' expense, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes it's not nice. Some people don't want to go back. You know. Doesn't it? Are you okay? Well, you work for almost back in the days though, the 500 was looking like a lot, I remember. 500 was looking a lot, but now it's what? Almost 6,000, I think. Then somebody tell me, or 5,000 something per day. And you still cannot get the people them to work. Still cannot get them. Dozen nails you gone already, you don't answer me. It doesn't nail. I thought you I thought you'd tell me. Okay. I don't know where you choose to call me bro today. Okay, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I will watch your long video and leave a comment. Okay, thank you so much. All right, thank you, Dazzle Nails. I know I'll see this. I'm going to search through. I'm going to support you, But I know I have it written down someplace here. I think it was yesterday. Fusion. No, we have it written down someplace. Dazzle Nails. Must have it somewhere. Right, it's someplace. Dazzle Nails, Dazzle Nails. I don't know if I have it someplace. I write down someplace. All right. So I need to go by the sink. I'll clear the sink. Yeah, I'll be right down somewhere. I know I have that name wrote down someplace. I know I saw it someplace. I put it on. Must be coming on. We're writing that name. It's not subscriber. See, Ian, are you there? I don't want to hold you to a minute to write out the thing properly. Yeah, and the exercise rider. No, maybe yes. Yes, let me write it down. Oh, you never see me come back. That's the Nails channel, right? I'm supposed to sub to Daniel. God, hold on, let's see it somewhere. How is that right? We don't have time for this. Okay, I see you there. I was about to say I'm going by the doesn't it was on. It's a new person, but maybe look and see that I have not yet, not yet. What you would say no? Return the subscription. But I know I subscribed to the person before. Sorry, I subscribed. Sorry, I subscribed, and so you must have seen my subscription. Me say I will watch your long video, whichever one is anyone. I come up now, so it's fine. Yes, yes. What before? Yes, happy to be here. So, what are you off to now? I'm going over the sink. I want to do some washing up of plates. So, if you want me to, you want to come with me while I go washing up, do some things by the sink. 1 minute, to make sure I'm in the right time. You know, you should make some brown stew chicken with some. Well, I did brown stew chicken one day last week. That week Wednesday. Yes. You know, I don't eat it often. It's normally that's something I like. You know, because I will eat curry chicken, but I don't like it. I will do brown stew chicken. I don't really like it neither. I prefer fricassee chicken, and I prefer of the two, the other them. I prefer baked chicken. I like baked chicken or roast chicken. But I don't, but I will eat. I will eat just about anything, you know. But sometimes I look at stew chickens, like to me, you don't have anything much to prepare. And for me, it's easy for me to turn the stew chicken, but everybody different. I like stew peas. Now here you come big dinner now, curry goat and oxtail. Maybe you'd fix a better curry goat and oxtail better than I do. But I like them both with the Jamaican seasoning. I like them both. Mm. I like them both, my friend. Happy birthday, my friend. Yes, so I'm thinking of going there, going to the to get that done. I'm going to get it done. You know? Okay. Yep. Because I grew up in Port Royal working at. I hear about that place, you know. See those steam fish like me too. Trouble in the camp. Trouble in the camp. He said he likes steam fish. I hear about Gloria's place, but I've never gone there. I'm not a Kingstonian, you know. I'm not a Kingstonian. I hear about Gloria's place. Like she served the best steamed fish there. I mean, fish food. Look like it's she. But I'm going over to that side. You know, I will have to do the video later. Oops, I'll do the video later. If you want to come with me, I'm going over to where I have to do some washing up some things, clear this place up. Although I don't have to do it so quickly, but as I have the time, because I'm going to do it until when it reaches zero. But there, so zero. Okay. When it reaches zero, it went to zero one time and then it come back up. When it reaches zero, then I will just, as a matter of fact, I always like to let the live run until I used to just stop it. I love steamed fish and brown stew fish. Yeah, they're nice. Any fish. The back home is like certain fish, like snapper. Every fish means an art sprat, whichever one you can get. Because something you cannot get any. You understand? Something you can't get, no need to. You just get bonita, some big fish, dolphin. I love parrot. Of all the fish, I like parrot. You know parrot fish? I like parrot fish, man. Parrot is nice, soft, and the bones don't really affect your throat. But you have this other one, barracuda. I don't want near it. Now look at it. I don't want near it because, and they have another one that they say the bone is poison. The lionfish. I don't fool around them. I don't fool around them at all. Yep, so I don't want you to say I'm holding you beyond your time. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your time. And living here is so different. You know, but I'm not somebody run up and down go anywhere, so you know, I don't make much, but it's different. Hi, Carmen. How are you doing? Happy to see you here. When I came on this one, I said, oh, she's not going to be able to make it because you'll be at school. Snapper, barrel, cooter, Dr. Fish, Jack. You know them? You know that though? Frenchman, nice fish soup, you know. When I go to Negri, where I normally buy my fish, I buy the fish and make soup. I love Frenchman. Nice fish, man. Frenchman, put Frenchman and Doctor. I have some big fish head. Just steam them down. Steam them down. Then, man, you know what you're talking about. With some nice okra. I miss a lot of things, you know. I miss a lot. Miss the okra them. And crackers. Okra and crackers. Grunt. You know about, man. Do you get them there? You get those fish there? Do you get grunt there? And the angel fish is very nice, but you don't get it very often. Wow, I know those fish, you know. Grunt. Angel fish, the doctor fish, them nice too. When it's soft and it's nice when you roast them, you know, but it's nice when it's steamed, you know. Like I always say, I would not eat fish when I go out because the way I eat the fish, one day somebody say, but you not eat the fish, you murder the fish. I say, my. Because I have to eat every part of the fish, you know. I have to eat the fish head. I have to take the fish head. Okay, you get the Jamaican food market there. Okay. Boy, if they didn't have this problem with the border business and whatever, as you know, I'm sure say I would have been over there. I went there in July 24, 2024, and I said I would love to go in the summer. That time because they don't really have it open any other time because it would have been cold. But this everything changed. That's why I say so. What time I just pack up and work. But it's not any better back there neither. Because they complain about I eat the fish head. What do you mean? All the fish I know. Only the sorry, only the tough part. The white tough part. I don't eat because it's tough. What's my throat? Boy, something gonna my throat, you know. So I have to eat every part of the fish. Every part of the fish. And the fish is nice. But when I do this live, I will have to go back and do another one. But because I'm working on my watch hours, that's why let me just run it. Because I need the watch hours. I drink a whiskey. No, we don't know. I don't know if I'm not cool. I catch them. I really catch cool when I come up here, you know. Whiskey don't put me to bed, man. Although I don't drink strong drink, but imagine me drink, me put me to bed. Yeah. So me keeping you from sleeping, right? That is not nice. I'm going to get bad name for that. When everybody come home now, they expect the dinner to be ready. And when they call out on you, you're going to be in the bed sleeping. They're going to say, oh, I was on the live with a lady and she was chatting me all along and I didn't get a chance to do anything. If you don't really sleep, you're going to be tired. You're going to be very tired. Right? So I forget some sleep. Yesterday, I was up. Yeah. Because I like to do my YouTube thing in the evening. So I structure it around that time of the day. I don't like to do it in the morning part. Morning part, I'm not in the mood for it. My brain, back home when I was in the classroom, I spent most of my years in the classroom. I don't talk these things, you know. But when I was in the classroom, you have to be on your feet, so you couldn't have any sleeping thing about you. So now that I am not in the classroom anymore, oh, okay, you still like me, man. My son said, anytime I say anything on YouTube, we say YT. So I was telling somebody this morning that I live, eat, sleep, and talk. Because it's like I'm in the same spot as anybody else. You know? You make me feel, it's like you're not alone. So that's always whenever I feel lonely, not just that alone, but my life to come on. And sometimes I don't stay on the other channel. I spend like an hour. And I nearly come on it, And I say no. Because that one, I need. The other channel is monetized, so I don't need any watchers for that one. I need for this one. So let me stay on this one. And maybe if it was on the other one, you know, boy. But that's how it goes, you know, we take chances. But I like the whole YouTube thing. I like it. It's I think it is fun, and I like the culture that it brings. I like the culture that it brings. You know, you know. Let me tell you the truth. I usually eat the liver, you know, cow liver, goat liver, and chicken liver. But you see, over time, one would say they become more knowledgeable. I kind of reduce it because I remember one day I was young, somebody said to me at school, "Why are you eating the organs? You know that they maybe so they the animal whenever they are sick, that's where they get sick from first." And I felt so I said me, and then I used to like buy um cow tripe and make the soup or curry it. I just stop eat them. I say, you know, I don't want you go eat anything and it make me sick. So that's why. But me do me do eat it sometime, but a long time. I'm not quick to eat it. I mean sweet out. Me like the chicken liver too. The chicken one. But here is different. Me don't see any from a come. But back because I me run away from the grease. I don't like too much greasy things. I want to gravy in my things. So and I think the chicken have a lot. Whoops. I think the chicken have a lot of fat. Has a lot of fat in it. Sorry for the noise. When I do this season, I want to want the life to run. And from Friday I did a 3 hour. And Saturday I did a 3 hour. But what's on the thing? I used to work harder when I was pushing the first channel. But why this one take me so long? I did lose interest. Lose interest and I never want to do anything. But because the people them still stay and didn't go, I say alright, let me just keep going at it. Go and go at it. So maybe you want me to fix something for you. I'm not going to put that on either. You understand? Everton Watson. Hi, how are you doing? Okay, and I'll see you too. How are you doing, Everton? How are you? Happy to see you. I'm in the kitchen doing dishes. I'm washing up. I'm washing up some things here. Happy to see you stop by. We are talking about, my topic was worst gift to have been given by anyone to you. If you have gotten a gift and you didn't like it, you say this is the worst gift, what would you have done? What would you have done? You would have given it back, throw it away. What would you do? I was going to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Okay. We build. Mm-hmm. That's in my throat. Just I don't know why this thing can't hit up on my throat. Oops. Oh, let's just see if we can. We build on the road. We build on the road. We build on the road. Mm-hmm. Ever, ever tried banana porridge? Yeah, I do that at home. But my son don't like none. You don't like them, that's something I must have no bother. Oops. Yes, and I do planted porridge with oats too. I love oats porridge, you know. I add some oats porridge for lunch. I love oats. Because cornmeal kind of make you put on too much weight. So I don't drink much cornmeal porridge. No, Jamaica. He has been here for much years. Over 10 years. 13 or 13 years. I'm here 3 years now. 13 years. So he's trying. He doesn't, he's not somebody with a lot of food. Bulk. So come me make it. Yes. I use it. I will drink it, but because I drink it so much back home. I mean, even when I was going to work before I retire, because I drink it. I would fix the porridge and carry it in a container in my bag. Because when I'm working, I don't like to eat early. Even though I don't like eat too early. Eat breakfast too early. So I would just carry it. You ever make turn corn meal? We call ton corn meal. They fix it in the pot. You fix it up in coconut milk. People call it dog food. You long pan it. It clean you out and bill you. But it make you put on weight. So that's why I don't take too much of it. But when I make my dumplings, I always try to put some in it. You understand? I try to put some in my dumplings. With the curry. Curry. Come coming nice with curry and plenty gravy. Maybe it's in the coming and I put it on the channel too. I like it. It's nice. But it make you hungry, you know. I did it one evening for dinner, man. Me hungry in the night. Make me hungry, man. Makes me really hungry. So I said, no. One bother with it again. For dinner. But it's nice, you know. But since I've been here, I've not seen any chicken back. But me always buy it. I like curry, and I like the bone, and I put it in the soup. You cook everything. Me realize, look like you're remembering them now, you know. You're pushing them on me, you know. But no problem. I'm not the best of cook. I'm not going to boast, but I can help myself. And I don't come from a big family, so growing up when I cook, I just my parents were alive. My parents and my two other sisters. So I know some people cook so much food. Chicken back with ackee, yes. Yes. They're nice. You know about man, you look like you want some right now, you know. And you know they're nice too. When you cook the ackee and then when the chicken back have the gravy, you know. Some people put it on the top, but I don't really like when they mix up. I don't mind you cook it separately and I get it. I don't like when I put the ackee on top of this something. I don't like me things they mash up in my plate. No, certainly ackee they mash up. But you can't eat the same way. You can't eat the same way. Yeah, way. Wow. So much things. Yeah, my dear. Mm-hmm. Boy, the reminisce bad, you know, man. They might tell me say warm some of them food, you know. They might tell me say warm some of them food. They might tell me say want some of them food, you know. They can start sing. They say, ooh. When some people get food on the street, they sing. Some people dance. They dance, some sing. And the food sweet them. You see, it's not that I had a lot, you know, things to wash up, but I always try and do the things them while I'm on the live. So I can feel. Because I don't really like to sit down the whole time doing the live. Sit down the whole time. Oh Lord. Not easy at all. Right, Mr. Mr. You look like you want some salt mackerel, but me, you and that salt mackerel not going on no road today. I joke. It's on a Monday we warm up. Warm up. I will soon check my phone if it's on the battery or dead, you know. Sorry. It's warm up. So you don't eat warm up, you hear? I will encourage you to eat warm up food. Don't eat any warm up food. No, no. You're going to walk down. To where the phone is, the charger is. And oops. It's right here. Oh, I'm going to take it out of the fridge, you know. Not even take out the dinner yet. Well, I forget. How did I keep forgetting? I was right beside it. Never remember it at all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Yep. Let me see again. Oh, the charger. I need to make sure the phone is charged. Let me check it. I don't want my charger. I don't want the phone to get dead. Yep. Stay rice and peas with some oxtail Sunday Monday. You can't call me food when I cook yesterday. Steer. You watch here. It's not too far. Let me see if I can move it and put it a little closer. The charger can't reach it. Oops. This might be a little nearer. Okay. See if you can reach it now. It's a little nearer. Let's see. What's it good on? My 20 something charge it good on. Anyway, let's spend a few minutes more. Then I will have to run because I have to go and do 2 videos. Well, yes. No, it's not. It's not still rice and peas, you know. Because midnight dinner, me have my Sunday access steel. Steel already gone all 3 days. No, sir, no steel at all. If it's still good eating. No, sir. It is not style. It is rice and peas with some baked chicken, and I have some soup there. I have some soup from Saturday evening. Let me take out that too. I mean, I want to go behind. It don't get too old. Not no bacteria. I mean, though, my soup was very nice Saturday evening. I didn't go to church Saturday, so I end up cooking dinner. Normally, I go to church, I don't cook dinner. We don't really cook. Eat bread and pudding and those things. But me know, man, me not feel anyway. We call it stale food overnight. Our old food. Me know up here they say what? What they call it? What me they say? Me they call it one name. No overnight not stale food. Leftovers. They call it leftovers. Say what we call it overnight food and old food and stale food. I was just trying to push you. Yeah. I'm trying to get the phone charging up. Yes, I see a man is back home, you know. You know somebody resemble me? Huh? Oh, today, tomorrow. I wonder if you know me. No, but you say you go to school in Kingston, so I wouldn't know you. You wouldn't know me. If you're from my parish, then. But you're not from my parish. You're from the city. And I'm from the bush. I grew up in not the bush. So look at the country bush. I grew up in the out of city. Country parts. They call Mobile Bush, they call St. Catherine Bush, they call Hanover Bush. It's a country bumpkin. Mm-hmm. A country bumpkin come to town. Yes, my dear. So me done 4 o'clock me want me like this, me want me talk. Want to make this tangerine? I got to go to school in Port Royal. Okay. I saw Port Royal on my way. But you see, me was out there and I'm saying no Kingston. I know Port Royal is on the way to the airport. Going out that side, Harbourview way, if I saw your name. But me no know, me never go over there. I take out train and trips in but me no know, me never interested over there. Go me here but the earthquake and something. All right, now me thinking of wanting to go and check. I don't know if you're gone. But the they said they expect quake. You're gone? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just going to let the time go up to 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, the third hour. And then me go and do the video. I just clean up some they say it's mandarin, but back we call it tangerine. Mandarin. Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem. I was just saying that was showing you that these you would have known them. But back home we call them tangerine, but you then say it's mandarin. Yeah, my dear. But I don't know, like 20 minutes or so. I can't get the third hour. Hmm. Well. Mm-mm. All right, so I need to look to find out. Mm-hmm. Let me just search it. Hello. Mm-hmm. Let me find it. Okay, I missed it too. I don't find it at all. I'm like, mm, see if I can find it. That part of it. I missed that part, and I'm gonna. It should have become further up. Oh. Mm-mm. Not here. What did I say? Mm-hmm. We build on the rock. We build on the rock. We well, have a few minutes more. On the rock of the solid rock, on Christ the mighty rock. Yeah, I was having tangerine. Mm-mm. When I give a few minutes more, maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes more, then I'm gonna cut and do the video because I have to do the video on the same phone. So I'm giving you 10 minutes more. And some people, when they come on, I tell them, so they must always have the live running because, yes, but up here they call them mandarin. And ours are bigger. These are so small. They're not even as big as your fist. Not even as big as your face. Mm-hmm. But I like oranges and I like mandarins. Common tangerine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dear. So anything else you want to tell me before the time expire for us? Because I have to go. I remember I didn't get to write out my research on that. Sweet salt is also, yep. Sweet. I don't know. And at home, I didn't have a, I had a little sweet salt tree, but it never do it. None every day. But I had a custard apple. You know the custard apple one? One kind of round fruit. It's it's like sour sop, but it's not so big as sour sop. It's kind of more round, and it's like ice cream. It's soft and it, I don't know how to describe it. When I went down in 24, there were nothing ready, no mango, no nothing at all, not even fish. And I said I would never go back. I went down there the week before Easter. I said I would never go back that time. Somebody said I should not come at Christmas because everybody going to want something for beg. Everybody will say they want in Christmas. So I said I will go somewhere near August then. Everything should be by August, but I don't know. I don't know if me going this year again. I don't think so. I don't rule it out, but I don't know. I may, if I go down there, I may not come back. Sorry. Just because then knock up, oh, place knock up, Cabo Bandos, you know. But I say go. And the Aki tree beer when I was there ready to come, the Aki tree wouldn't beer. And when I left the Aki tree beer, then tell me how they get Aki. Everything did, all banana planting, not a thing was ready. Well, the banana I can get it in the store to buy at price, right? But sure, let me sell my things then. And I love breadfruit, boil or roast or fry. I love breadfruit. And nothing. I heard you can get breadfruit over there, but and somebody said down in New York City, you can get everything. Hmm. But I don't know. Yeah. But sometimes they have their phone running, you know. I subscribed to some people last night, wake up out of my bed, and believe me, say it made me feel so. I tell myself, I'm not going back on anybody's channel to subscribe, because when you subscribe, persons are sending the subscribe within the people them the host keep telling them, don't do it yet. Wait 24 minutes. And the people them quickly when me check my phone after me left the people, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, the live not even it. And you know that YT just drop them. Drop them off. Me don't know what to the people then. Because I have reached the requirement for the subscriber count. But I'm working on the watch hours for that one. For this one here. But the people them that's why I don't wait on people to watch my things. I will ask because I don't want it to look as if I'm dumb. And I do it for others. But when it comes to me, people take too long. So me just prefer put out extra time in doing my live because when you do live, you get watch hours, subscribers, and views. And when I did my live, was it Saturday night? I think I got about 30 subscribers. It was Friday night, over 30 subscribers. I was so frightened. And I was saying to myself, what if I put this on the other channel? I would lose them because I don't need that over there. And then I had a shot that was running. Whoa, it goes viral. Give me 100 and plus. Man, I feel so nice. 113 subscribers. It just make me pass my count and gone. And the little people them go subscribe to last night, then drop off. This is them. Remember that look because I know say I did that. Them. I see you cannot put on the subscription. They contact the person, they comment. The most they should have done just send some hearts and that's it. But then gonna comment and they comment so bossy and nice. But you know, they're not they gone. Yes. Watch it. All right, our next 5 minutes. Because what the reason? Because I have to use this phone to do this is the one that I use. I was trying to get the computer, but giving me too much problem. So I said it's easy to use the phone. That's why I use the phone to do everything. I use the phone to do the 2 channel. But like you say now, everybody kept saying you need to have another phone. But I don't really have anybody that call me, you know. But I don't want to put up my personal number on the in the chat, in the channel, and then bring up better my phone. So I want to get a little cheap one. I feel get a little cheap one. I can get some $30 or whatever and get a little cheap one. Then I have to pay now. I may check it out $30 a month. But that's the number that I will give out. You know? So Sunday yesterday, one lady from where I'm from in Hanover, she was calling. I don't know. I never talked to her long time now. I know I talked to the sister. But when she realized I didn't call. But how could I call when I didn't know the sister passed? Because 2 weeks ago, I keep saying I need to call that lady, you know. She lives in Queens, New York. I need to call her, you know. Because I was call her and talk with her and with her family and so. And that's when a man run on somebody, call them or pray for them same time. The lady was so sick. I spoke with her early last year and she went to a wedding in Kingston. And said she's not going to Hanover. But she will call and tell them also and send the number. The sister told me, say, she got the number, she don't know, she couldn't find it. Yesterday evening after 7, she found the number. I say, your sister help her find it. And she called me, tell me, say, lady passed off and bury on Wednesday. I said, my God. She had the sea and it bring her down to a little pencil. You know, boy. So she was buried on Wednesday. And I said, my God, look how my mind was on the lady so much. And I could have called it and I would have known. I mean, if I call her back from the day that about a year, I'm not talking to her now. That's why people keep in touch. But you see, this thing just come and capture people, so you don't give you no time, you know. You don't give you any time at all. So, I want to know, so when I hear the phone ringing, I would take it up. I said, but I don't know where you coming from. I don't know this number. And they telling me Kingston, Jamaica, and I don't know nobody from Kingston with that number neither, so I wouldn't answer. I've 3 more times it ring and I say, hello? I don't hear no talking. So I just put it down. She didn't call back. She called back this morning early. I say, let me try the patience. Make it ring, I'm not answering. Until she said, hello. I say, hello, make she talk more. She said, I'm me, you know. So I said, oh, what happened? And she started telling me. I said, what? She gone? Did she bury? Me frightened? People them just drop out. And dropping out. So here I am. I'm going to run leave you. I'm going to have to do the video. And I have to do another live tonight. I'm going to do anti-DTV because I did it Saturday night. And me can't do it often because I have to push this channel. So I'm going to do it once or twice a week. And I just may do it, and or I may just come back to this channel because this is the one that I need to push. And I would love to reach my subscriber count before my birthday in May, so we can feel nice. So I get a birthday gift. You understand? But me still take a quick time if I'm so sorry I did not push at it September, October. I won't have it now. When the first one took me, let me see, this January, February, June. I may come now, may come back with the same thing again. When I just throw away the 2 months when I should have used them. All right, catch you later then. I think it's full now, 3 hours. All right, take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Don't drink too drunk. Drink to have fun. If you drink too much beer, you have a big punch. I don't have those beers here give you a punch. All right? Oops. Take care of yourself now. See you soon. Well, see you soon. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Take care of yourself.